What's going on, people? Today I want to tell you a story about a man I'll never forget. We'll call him Ray. The experience taught me a few things, so let's get into it. So, I'm at work one day when I get a call from one of my friends who I hadn't heard from in a long time. He says, "Bro, I'm gonna be in Hackney for a funeral. Come link me." At first I said I'll come after the funeral out of respect. But he told me, "It's alright, just pull up. We shouldn't stay there for too long anyway." So I said, "Alright then, say no more. We'll see you in about an hour." Then I took an Uber from work. When I arrived, the vibe was calm. People were dressed up in black suits and black dresses. Soft reggae music and lovers rock was playing. I joined my friend, his auntie, and his sister at the table. We were catching up, talking about life and politics. A few moments later, this tall elder man walks over with a tray full of drinks. Confident, cool energy. My friend introduces me to him and says, "Bro, this is Ray. It's his wife's funeral today." I passed on my condolences to him. Ray shakes my hand, thanks me for coming to support, and offers me a drink from the tray. I take a KA fruit punch. He smiles, says thanks again, and moves off to greet other family members. Me and those at the table resumed our conversation. After about 30 minutes, he came back, this time with a tray full of patties. He's checking in on everyone, asking if we're okay. He then tells me, "I've got saltfish, beef and lamb. What you want?" I take a lamb patty from him and thank him. Then a reggae tune comes on. If I remember correctly, it was Buju Banton featuring Beres Hammond, "I Wish." Ray's face lit up. He says, "Hey, this is my jam," and heads straight to the dance floor. He was dancing. People were cheering him on and hailing him. It was beautiful to see him smiling. A little glimpse of joy in the middle of pain. But after the song finished, Ray disappeared. We didn't see him for about an hour. Then suddenly he came back, calmer, softer, and asked us again if we were all good. Then he looks at me and asks, "You want some rice and peas with curry goat?" I told him, "No thank you, I already had a heavy lunch at work." And that's when everything changed. Out of nowhere, Ray throws himself onto the floor. He starts screaming, crying, wailing, "Mama!" over and over again. Mama was the nickname of his wife who had passed away. At first I was frozen. I didn't know what was happening. His sons rushed in, lifted him up, but he was limp, like all his energy had just drained out of him. I looked at his eyes and they were bloodshot red. His sons gave him a chair and a bottle of water. I quietly asked Auntie what was going on. She said, "Ray has just finished burying the woman who he's been in love with since he was 10 years old. He's been trying to distract himself by serving food and keeping himself busy. It's been his way of coping. But when you said no to the rice and peas, it shattered the distraction he was hiding behind and forced him to face reality. It reminded him that this isn't just a dream. Mama is really gone." Man, it really hit me. And it was a moment I'll never forget. It taught me that sometimes we try so hard to keep it together, to pretend we're fine, but all we're really doing is delaying the pain. Ray taught me that it's okay to cry. It's okay to break down, because trying to keep it together doesn't really heal you in the long run. Now, this is where I'd usually end the video saying the typical, "Please like, share and subscribe." But today, I've got a different request. I want you to hug someone you care about. Tell them you love them, because life is short. Rest in peace, Mama.